It's Dubshed week. Right, it's round 3 with allies for the kite truck. So I'm just back from Lorcan Excellent Signs and he's hooked me up with a set of these 14s. Very, very cool wheels. They're 14s, I think they're 7J ET13 or ET15. I hope they work. They do need to be refurbed, so I need to know today if these will fit, and then we have to go straight to refurbing them. And yeah, we may be driving the kite truck to Belfast. 3 hours to Belfast in this thing. Could be interesting. We may be driving it. If all fails, we're just going to put it on the trailer. I'm going to bring it up in the trailer. Need to get these wheels. Hopefully they fit. Going to try them on now. Fingers crossed. Abby's car's in front of me. Abby's car is basically good to go. She's got her tyres from Kelvin Tyres, so she has loads of tyres and she's all good there. So maybe towards the end of the week we'll just do a quick check over oil, bowl check it, stuff like that. But it's pretty good. Right, let's do a little straight into it. Let's do a little bit of time lapse, see if these wheels will fit, and I'm hoping they will. They fit, unbelievable. It's so tight in the front. When the wheel is locking from right to left, it's just rubbing the bumper a little bit. We may be okay. I know well if we went with a 45 tyre, so like a 185 45 14 tyre, that would be unbelievable. But yeah, from that little montage there, do comment below, what do you think? What do you think of those wheels? I think they look pretty cool under it. Looks like now we have to go and get them refurbed. Today is Monday and we need to have them done again the weekend. We should be able to handle that, absolutely no problem. But do comment below, let us know what you think of the wheels. We do have new wheels ordered off TMG Allies as well. But can you never have enough wheels? I may have been offered these wheels to buy them. Tough decision. Let me know in the comments. Right, for Dubshed this weekend, we're not going to have our new wheels for Dubshed, so we do need wheels. These fit, these work. So I think I need to get them off, get the tyres broken down off them, and get them fully refurbed. Yeah, busy week. Okay, enough looking at these. So these wheels are like original Japanese wheel. They are Stefan Evo 90s. They're 14-inch by 7J ET15. So yeah, it is pretty wide. But anyway, let's go get these tires taken off and get these wheels ready for paint. On the colour, I don't know what we're going to paint them. We are only borrowing them off Lorcan for the minute until I bite the bullet and say, yeah, I'll buy them. But yeah, what colour do you think under this? Silver, bronze, gunmetal grey? I don't know yet. So yeah, we're going to put this episode up. Well, it is Wednesday night, so you're going to be watching this Wednesday night. Will we have a colour on them? Maybe not. So if you comment under this Wednesday night, it will give us a better idea then, come Dubshed, what colour we will have painted them. So right, to get them off, get the tyres taken off and get refurbing these wheels. I've got the wheels, tyres off the wheels, and it's time to start sanding them and prepping them for paint. One of the wheels, which is in front of me, which I'll show you in a second, is very bad. I don't know, did somebody try to do a DIY job and then a can of paint exploded beside it or something or other, but it's pretty bad, but 3 of them are middling, they're okay. So they'll just need a quick rub down, any curbing, sand that down, and quick Scotch-Brite, and we're going to paint them. So I did ask you what colour we're going to paint them, but I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to spray them silver again. It's going to be the easiest and the quickest way to get them ready for a Dubshed. So in regards to tyres, the tyres on these are 185/50 14s. The price to local garage for 185/50 14s, and this says €80 a tyre. I said, what? €80 a tyre for 14-inch tyre? I said, absolutely no way. So I jumped online, done a bit of research online, and I got my tyres for €47 a tyre. So guys, if you are buying tyres, do get online, do price around, because I've just saved like €33 if I'm right on tyres. So €33 a tyre I have saved, like nearly 100 quid I've saved on tyres. So do price around, definitely do price around, get online, check online. So them tyres are ordered and they should be on the way, but in the meantime I need to get rubbing down these wheels, and I'll show you this bad wheel that I was talking about. Look at this. Don't get me wrong, whatever I do with the gold, yeah, it does look pretty nice on the gold, but I don't know if it'll suit the kite truck. But as you can see, like, something exploded all over it, and it's really rough as well. So I'm gonna have a tough time getting that off. So I don't know, I'm gonna try sanding it, but a sponsor of mine last year, Eamon Glen Unlimited, they do headstones and stuff like that, and they have a little mini blaster in there. So I may bring this wheel to Eamon Glen Unlimited and just get this blasted, because in the time it'd take me to rub that down, the blaster would have it done in no time, and it would leave it very easy. But the other wheels, they don't really need to be blasted. They're pretty good. It's just a little bit of curb rash around here, and I have a little bit of 600 sandpaper. Just, I probably could have went lower. I could have went 320 or something, but I'm just going to be gentle enough on them, and a bit of elbow grease, and just try and take this off them. Once I get that tidied up, quick scotch down of the rest of it. There is another bit of paint there where the explosion must have landed there. Yeah, that's the plan with the 3 of them. And then, as I said, we'll go to Eamon Glen Limited and maybe just run the blaster on that one. Just take that dirt off that. Because I could waste hours at that, whereas the blaster will just take that away in minutes. So we're going to leave that one to last, get the rest of them done. Centre caps as well. The centre cap was destroyed, like this here. I put a bit of tinners on it and it took out the majority of the stuff off. So yeah, and then the rest of the centre caps then will just need a rub down, and yeah, let's get to work. Anyone feels my pain. Yeah, these are hard enough done. But anyway, I need to go and get a heavier sandpaper, because 600 is just not able to take that down flush. So I think I'm gonna have to go very aggressive. Like, I know I'll get 180 and 320 and see if I can bring this down. I'm gonna take that all down, get that flush, tidy that all up. But once I get that sandpaper, get that all tidied, just a quick Scotch-Brite all around in here, and yeah, I'll just spray over the valve, because we're putting a new valve in it anyway, so we can cut that valve out afterwards. But yeah, pretty painful trying to get in here and there and all that. So yeah, I'm gonna go and get the 180 and the 320 just so I have it, and make sure that I can tidy these lips up nicely, because that is, yeah, pretty bad. And I think the rest of them are the same. Yep, is indeed. This one is pretty bad as well. So yeah, I definitely need that. And I want to get a bit of pre-clean as well, just before I spray them in case anything reacts. Maybe might try soaking that in tinners. See, would that take that off? Because it did take it off the centre cap, but that being plastic, the tinners probably worked a little bit better on it being plastic. But going on to that now, I don't know. Anyhow, just a guessing game. Trying to tidy some wheels up for Dubshed this weekend. Great fun. Okay, I've given up the ghost here, so I need to go and get 180. 320 sandpaper, tidy up all them. And yeah, hopefully get a bit of paint down these today. Let them get settled and try and get tyres on them before the weekend. So I want to get the paint dry before we start putting on tyres in case we get any damage or anything. But they do look a very cool wheel. And look at that big boy dish. Savage. Alright, off to get some sandpaper. Just back from the auto factors, and I've got my sandpaper and stuff like that, but I also noticed this heavy duty paint stripper. So the guy in there, he says this is serious stuff, so I'm going to test it out on this. So I've got a little tub there, little paintbrush. We paint it on, and yeah, I don't know, let me know in the comments, have you ever used this? Final Systems heavy duty paint stripper. Do let me know how you get on with it. But yeah, let's see how we get on with this here. That's the first coat on, and you can see already it is starting to work. So I'm gonna leave that on for a couple of minutes, see how it goes, and then I may have to apply another coat, but yeah, it's working through it, so hopefully that will leave my life a little bit easier. That's that rim well tidied up now. Just got all the most of the rough stuff off it. There is a little gouge in it, but I'm not going to go that far. But yeah, that's all nice and smooth all around there, and it's all scotched down in here. So I'm just going to give it another quick scotch in here, give it a pre-clean, rub it all down. We should be able to get paint on these. I might just give in here a rub as well, clean all this, hit it with just a quick shot of silver in there just to tidy it up at the back. But that's one done. And as for our paint stripping, it's going pretty okay. That's the second coat I put on now. I don't know if it's working just as well as the guy described, but that's the second coat on, and it is taking it off. Whatever shit that was on it, it's taking that off and it's taking it back down to the original silver, so it's not taking it right back to metal, which is kind of good. So I'm going to give that another coat, another couple of coats, and eventually, hopefully, we will get all this shit off it. Yeah, and that stuff burns as well. Just a word of warning, I probably should be using gloves, but yeah, usual me. But somebody has been sanding this one, so this seems to be not too bad around the edge, so it's a little less work for me, thank God. So yeah, I'm going to give this another layer of paint stripper, and hopefully eventually we will get back down to silver wheels. Wheel number one done, all pre-cleaned and sanded and scotch bright and all ready to go, ready for silver wheels. So gonna get this one done, get this one drying, and then get to that one. That's the third coat down on that. It is definitely working, but it's just a slow process, so we'll get there eventually. But we'll get this one painted and get it drying, and get to work on the other ones. That's one wheel done, and the centre cap is done as well. So just a silver, sort of metallic silver, and done in here at the back of the wheel as well, just to tidy it all up. So that's all done. We are now on our fourth coat with this one, and yeah, it is taking it off pretty good, but just going to keep lacing it on it, and eventually I'll get there with that. So now start prep on the third wheel. So that's done. That probably tomorrow again I get actually prepping that wheel, you know, all that shit is off that. So yeah, one more wheel to do. Well, third wheel to do. Again, there's like lumps of paint on it. I don't know what it is. But anyway, let's see if we can get that off. And the good weather. Nice to be able to get a bit of graft done outside. So yeah, this isn't too bad. Right? A little bit of curb rash, but it's not too bad. So we should fly through this one, get paint down on this one today, and yeah, that chips off. So that's not too bad. Let's get to work. That is the second wheel complete, all nice and sprayed up. So it is a pretty good improvement from what they were. No curb rash anymore, and yeah, they look the business. So that's 2 done. 2 more to go. Yeah, my heart goes out to people that do wheels for a living. It's tough going, lads. But anyway, it's all sanded and sprayed into the drying booth, the shed, and let this dry and get on to the third wheel. Okay, so we're back at the wheels. So you may remember that one that was stried in gold and black specks and everything. What a pain. What an absolute pain. Several layers of paint stripper on it. And the problem was, it was stripped the gold, but we were stripping some of the original paint as well. And I don't know what way the wheels were, maybe powder coated or baked or whatever it was, but in some parts of the alloy it would take the gold and the original silver, and other parts of the alloy it just take the gold and it wouldn't take the original silver. So a little bit messy. So yeah, I've got it sprayed there now. It doesn't look the best, so what I'm going to do is just put the first coat on it, and I'm going to try and sand it back down again and try and get another layer on it and eventually build it up that it will be okay. So I'm down to the last wheel, down to the wire, and yeah, I'm going to get to work on this last wheel. But they are turning out, the other ones turned out pretty well. Let me show you. This wheel, what a pain, but I'm gonna rock with it. Yeah, as you can see, you can just see it's just not the greatest. It's a pity because the other ones are absolutely mint, but anyway, it will have to do for now because we're in such a rush to get ready for Dubshed. So that is that wheel done. The wheels are done, so we're just waiting on the tires to come. So yeah, I'm hoping them tires will come within the next 2 days, or we are in trouble, big trouble. So rock with this and wait for tires. That's it for the wheel refurb episode for the kite truck right before Dubshed. Yeah, would love to spend a little bit more time on that last wheel, really would, but we need to get tires on these. We need to get them on the kite truck. We need to bowl check Abby's car. We need to check over everything in Abby's car, make sure everything is good, get our wheels and tires sorted, and then we've made the final decision that we're just going to bring the kite truck on the trailer to Dubshed, because I don't think anybody could hack 3 hours drive in that thing. Seat doesn't adjust, steering doesn't adjust, nothing adjusts. It's just one seating position for 3 hours. No, not going to cut it. So yeah, Dad's going to bring the kite truck on the trailer. I'm going to bring Abby's car on my trailer. So 2 Jeeps, 2 trailers. What can we do? But look, can't wait to see us all at Dubshed. It's been so long, and I hope to have great crack with everybody. And if you do see us there, do come over for a chat, and we'll have a bit of crack. So that's it for this episode. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and on the next video you will be seeing all of Dubshed, what went on at Dubshed, Abby and the Monster Energy Gymkhana and the whole lot. So we have 2 days up at Dubshed, so we have absolute loads of footage coming, and we hope to see you all there.